Hey guys, Tim from Chasin Trails Outdoors. With me, hiding behind me, Big Tuna, the four-wheel riding devil from Salisbury.
What's up, party people?
So, some of you guys have seen pictures maybe of me out four-wheeling. New pastime that Eric introduced me to that I love. And you may have seen his videos on, what's the YouTube channel called?
Big Tuna.
Big Tuna.
6.
Big Tuna 6 on YouTube for his four-wheeling adventures. But Eric's never been hunting. He's not a hunter. He's never been to a bear site. So today we're introducing him to the bear site as we get initial baiting done, put some cameras up, and just basically take sight of what's going on at the bear site, see what prep work needs to be done before the season starts in 3 weeks. So here we go, guys, into the bear site.
I've met bears before, just in the bars.
All right, so this is where we put the first camera. And today we're putting in the Force Pro Solar 2.0. This is last year's camera. This thing is fantastic. So this one, guys, for those who don't know, I am a brand ambassador with SpyPoint. So it takes 8 AA's, has an internal lithium battery, and so it charges. You can charge it, and it's got the solar panel to help keep it charged, and just keeps it lasting really long in the woods. So we're setting this up on the corner. Now the reason why this corner is so important is because this corner is right on the game trail, and it catches moose and bears and animals coming through, and it's really, really important to get some great video here. Yeah, Eric.
What?
I don't know. I'm just saying, yeah, Eric.
Okay.
It's proving a point that there was no point to make, I guess.
I moved the one I have in the backyard to go
Did
towards
you?
the house because there was tracks there. And
Yep.
that was like 2 months ago. I haven't checked it.
Now, due to last year's activity, we've had to raise the camera up a little bit higher because bears have started taking interest in it. The moose don't destroy it when they come up and check it out, but bears love to chew on it, and it's got a couple of little chew marks on it. So we're just going to raise it up to about 5 feet. There we go. And going to find our sturdy stick, her trusty stick. Should do.
Yeah, the bears will never get that.
All it's got to do is kind of get it out of their kind of like their line of sight almost.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that stick's not going to do it. Oh, that one's too fresh. There we go. Now that. There we go. Let's take a gauge of it. Hold on it. Here, over here. Gotta turn a little bit. There we go. And that. Catch there. All right, we should be good. Pretty cheap cable locks on the SpyPoint website. Good thing to do to lock your cameras down. Not that I get anybody back here. Nobody's tried to mess with my stuff. I've had a few people on camera, and I appreciate their leaving my stuff alone. But you never know when that one guy will come in. So lock your stuff down. Go around twice, 3 times. Almost.
Well, probably if you put your kind of on the level. Try it.
Let's go up higher.
Because you're under here.
Oh, is it? Let's go up higher. There we go.
So I don't want to ruin your video by being in it there.
I don't mind you being in the video. I mean, you're ugly, so you make me look good.
Oh, thanks, man. Wait, what?
All right, so now we're going to take a look, guys. The great thing with this is that you have the viewer right here. It's like an 1.5-inch screen. And, all right. And the first camera of the day is set up. All right. Everything is still here.
Put your,
All right, so watch it. If you step there, that's really deep.
Thanks for the warning. Not a city sticker.
Little bear shit. So
Well, answers that question.
that's where the main stand is.
Okay.
And then the secondary stand goes in this tree. So both stands are sitting this way and you're looking down. And right here is 28 yards to the... All right, guys, so the next camera we're putting up is the Flex S. Solar. Again, this one also takes a... Oh, this one's on. 8 AA's, internal rechargeable battery. This is last year's model. And it's got the extended range antenna, which is fantastic, guys. It really does a great job. At this site, as many of you know, I don't get signal here very well. And these new antennas eliminate the need for range extenders. Ooh. So as I said, guys, Eric's never been to a bear site before. So I'm going to point out a few things. So bears make a spider web of trails. So you notice there's a trail that goes there, behind that tree. There's one that goes here.
There.
There's one that goes here, and there's another one that goes that way. And when we go out, there's trails that connect to each other. So they do make a spider web. So, and they primarily come out of this trail and this trail. And what's great is in the spring when we hunt, you can see them through the trees. Now I'll also go through and I'll trim some of that stuff down to help keep it clean. But all right, let's go put up the last camera and then we'll get to the baiting. To someone who has never been around a bear site, they will never truly understand the intricacies of the spider web of trails that these bears have created around this site. It is truly an amazing sight to see. Wow. There we go. So showing up at the brook crossing, guys, where we put one of the cameras. Look at that. That big tree has been dying for years now, and it's finally fallen across. Now the problem is it fell down right in front of where I put my camera. So I'm gonna have to look at a new place to put the camera. And I think maybe I don't want that tree. I want it. I like the camera here because I like watching animals come to the brook. And this is a pretty deep pool, so it keeps water for a long time. All right, folks, we are on to the last camera. So we're at the brook crossing here, which is behind the bear site's about 40 yards this way. We got the Force 48, and it is also, like all cameras other than the Flex Plus, 8 batteries. Yeah, so the Force 48, guys, is the entry model for the Force cameras. It does 48 megapixels. It only does 720 video, no sound. Put it on 720. We're gonna go 20-second videos. I want to make sure we catch whatever is coming by. And there we go.
We need sound. Nature's boring.
Surefire sign of bear activity. Look at that right there. See the claw marks?
That's fresher.
Oh, no.
No.
See, it's all filled with resin.
Yep. Doesn't look fresh.
This tree's not dying. I thought it was dying. No, sorry, it's this tree that's dying. This one's dead. So this is coming down this year. That one there.
Yeah.
I got to chop it down. See, it's starting to crack.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. Son of a bitch. Stay up there, you dirty cocksucker. There.
Oh, I could be your camera.
Yeah, but I do everything. Like, this is how I do everything every time I come.
Yeah, fine.
I know. You could be a cameraman. I never thought to bring my good camera. Yeah. Everything looks good on the barrel. She looks like she's still solid. So this tree here, guys, is now dead. It's been dead for a year or so, and I meant to take it down last year, but so this year we're going to take this down. And we're going to take this down really low because that's going to open it up for the bears to come in. Right now, the bears come in, they're coming through this gap right here, and they're not coming into the full broadside that the idea of this site is supposed to be, right? So we're going to go ahead and dump some food in here and a little bit on top, and we're going to put a couple of sprays out. And again, hunting season is not for 3 weeks. I'm just getting something out there, generate a little bit of movement, see what's moving back here, and hopefully start getting those bears coming in. Still a little bit of snow on the ground, but not as much water as there normally is here, which is strange. This place is usually like a swamp right now. So there's some butter and chicken pieces and bear mash and some cream of some old chicken salad sandwich mix. We'll take that down and we'll rinse that out in the brook. There's some stuff there. Now, one thing Eric does not know, because he's never been here before, is one of the things we do with bear sites is when you fill the barrel. Now, normally we will fill the barrel. This is just a test. But to also help indicate, especially when pictures and videos come through, if something's been here, is we plug the hole. Oh! I forgot how gross these logs are. There we go. That's okay. All the cameras are dealt with. All right. So one of the things, guys, that I love about being a brand ambassador with companies is you get to try some really cool products. So last year I got on with Pro Expedition. So we are firing up the site with molasses and anise. This is a really great smelling product. This will help generate some activity. So today we're going to pour a little bit on the barrel and in the site. And then I've got my usual magic touch of the barbecue smoke. So we're going to pour some of this on now. Not me to leave a site without a little barbecue smoke. This is, oh, it still smells like barbecue. Man, I'm hungry now. So what we're gonna do with this, guys, is again, like you guys have seen in past videos, but for anybody who's new who might be checking this out, I'm gonna give a couple of. They stole my rag. Come here, Eric. I have a scent rag there that I spray. It normally hangs right here. And it's a higher up rag to help catch higher winds. The buggers took it.
Those turkey bears.
Barbecue smoke spray. So we're gonna do just a little bit, guys. And you can't see it now, but the bears mark this tree up. And this tree here, you notice how high the branches go up. They're all busted up there. That's because when the cubs, we get a lot of cubs here, which unfortunately take a lot of my bait, but they climb these trees when bigger bears come in. That's a safety mechanism they do, and they just up they go, and they stay up there until whenever. So that's why you got branches busted like 50 feet up. I'd say it's 50 feet.
Sure.
Can you smell that now, Eric?
Oh, I smell it. I smell what you're cooking.
You smell what I'm cooking, huh? It's bear cooking right now, guys. And this video is powered by Pro Expedition, guys. Do not be afraid to go check out their site. They have amazing products, especially bear season. I'll be showing you guys more of that as the season progresses. And hopefully we'll have some really great harvest this year for you guys to check out. So anyways, guys, until next week when I come back to check on things, have yourselves a wonderful day and be safe in the woods.